now that I've had a chance to have lunch and calm myself down after the atrocity that was attachments, we're now going to talk about Fangirl by Rowell. I loved this book, of course. I knew I was going to because Cath is a fangirl and I'm a fangirl. She writes fan fiction and I write fan fiction. Like, I feel like reading this, Rowell was like speaking to me. It's just amazing. So basically what the book Fangirl is about, it's about a girl named Cath who is a fangirl, of course. And it's her first semester going off to college, away from home for the first time, and like I felt that. Like I felt all of her anxieties and stuff and like not wanting to talk to people and just wanting to be invisible. Like I got that. Like that's pretty much how I was in college. I was like, please don't look at me. I don't exist. I'm just here to get an education, graduate, and get away from here. So yeah. So it starts off with she has this roommate named Reagan, which she's amazing. I love her. Like the chemistry between her and Cath was just like perfect. And Reagan has a kind of sort of boyfriend, kind of not boyfriend, named Levi. For some reason I keep wanting to call him Luke in my head and I have no idea. And Levi is like this ag major, which means like agriculture major, and he lives on a farm or like a ranch or something like that. And he's really sweet and he's kind of like a farm boy, but he purposely like shows up to Cath's dorm room when Reagan's not there, and he kind of like hangs out with Cath and has her read her fan fiction to him. So like I said, she writes fan fiction, which I write fan fiction. I'm gonna be doing a fan fiction video tomorrow, so you can look forward to that. And she writes fan fiction for Simon Snow, which is like low-key a ripoff of Harry Potter, just saying, which it makes sense because Carry On was marketed of like, hey, if you like Drary or Cat or Destiel, then you'll like this. So it feels a lot like Harry Potter. There's a lot of things in it where I'm like, that's a Harry Potter reference. So I'm like, okay, Rowell, come on. Are you a fangirl? Like, are you a fangirl of Harry Potter? So you wrote it in as Simon Snow instead. I understand her Cath's relationship with her dad and like how her dad's kind of like her best friend. I'm like that with my mom. I call it the single parent syndrome, where the single parent kind of becomes like your best friend in the whole wide world, and like everybody else can go fuck off to nowhere and like leave you alone. You're like, all I need is my mom or my dad. I don't need anybody else in this world. And I understand her hostility towards her mother, because my relationship with my mom and dad is flipped compared to hers. So she's really close with her dad, but not close with their mom. So I felt that on a spiritual level, and I still felt like I was being a little bit like just a little called out, but like not in a bad way, kind of like, you get me, oh my god, you get me. I also understand Cath's hesitation to like write fiction because she's so used to fan fiction, and she's like, well, I can't write fan fiction because all I know is fan fiction and like how to manipulate characters and worlds that aren't mine, which I get that, like I understand that, but I still think it was kind of stupid how she wrote fan fiction and turned it in for a fiction assignment. Like I wouldn't have done that. I would have written the fan fiction, changed the names in the first place, and she would have never got caught. That's like my only criticism whatsoever. But other than that, I freaking loved this book. Like this definitely makes my top 5 favorite books of all time. I don't know what my top 5 is. I know it would include this and Perks of Being a Wallflower. That's about it. But yeah, I adored Fangirl. Oh my god, if I had the chance, like next year, I'm gonna reread this because I love this so much and I just want to relive it 1,000 times. Oh my god, this is one where if they made it into a movie, yes, please take my money. Like, take my money now. I will give you however much you want. Make this into a movie. Please make this into a movie. This would be amazing. As a movie, yes. I hope it does one day. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about fan fiction in my next video, which I'm excited about because fan fiction is kind of my life. Opposed to, like, I don't know, compared to BookTube, fan fiction is my life. I just got done writing some fan fiction, and when I get off here, I'm going to go write some more fan fiction because that's just what I do. And the thing about fan fiction is I love in this book how Levi was like, yeah, read me your fan fiction. I'm like, oh my God, marry him now. Just marry him, put a ring on that, don't let him go, because perfect. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.